Tonight I learned about this guy named Bernard Albertson. And I think I read somewhere that this guy, Bernard Albertson, passed away. And he's an older guy. And there was a video that came up on my screen on my YouTube page that was, it said, an old man's advice. And it's this old guy, he has a big white beard. I'll put a link in the description below. And he's giving life advice to the younger generation, which is us, which is our generation. And it's been a weird time for me because it's the 2020 pandemic. A lot of the film industry stuff has been put on hold. A lot of people's careers have been put on hold. And so I've really been thinking about what are the next steps for next year. And I've been pretty bummed out and stressed out because it's been hard to break into the film industry. I've been making films since I was a kid. I've worked on a ton of independent films. I've worked on a lot of short films and commercials and music videos. And I even just started working on big Hollywood films recently, just doing background acting and stuff like that. And so when everything came to a stop, I was like, oh man, I just felt like, man, I was just starting to get a little further than I was before. And so this year I actually gave up. I said, you know what, screw it. I'm not gonna do film stuff anymore. I've been doing this forever. And I just feel like I'm stuck and my head is just being slammed up against the wall. And the studio wall is so high and so big that nobody can get in. I don't have a manager, I don't have an agent, I don't have really too many friends that work in the business. So anyway, I came across this video of this old guy, and check him out. His video has, let me check here, 4.9 million views. And it was actually posted 5 years ago. And so anyway, it's this old guy. He's just talking about how the world is in our hands because we're the next generation. And people in his, that are his age, and people that are running all the big studios and the big corporations and they have all the control and the money, they're getting older. And they're going to die off soon, and we're really the ones that have all the power. And it's going to be up to us to save the world, basically, and make the oceans clean and make great movies and write good novels. And he was just really encouraging, and I just found it really amazing because there's such a lack of people his age that are giving a positive message to the younger generation. And I just thought it was so beautiful. So if you guys get a chance, check him out. The video is called An Old Man's Advice. His name is Bernard Albertson. And again, I'll put the link in the description, but there's actually two. There's two of them. He posted one that has like 3 million views, and then this other one is like 4.9 million. It's almost 5 million views. And so if you're struggling, and it doesn't matter what career you're in or where you're at in your life, if you're my age, I'm 36, or younger or a little older than me, it would apply to you. And I think I read somewhere that this guy passed away already. So this really changed my life because this year I just basically stopped writing scripts. I stopped trying to meet producers. I stopped trying to get films financed. I really basically gave up and said, screw it, I'm just going to try to do music instead. So I wrote a ton of music. I recorded an album. I released a bunch of singles. I did all these music videos, and I was like so bored and discouraged and felt like giving up. And then wham, I just ran into this guy telling me not to give up. And that's something that my mom always used to tell me, to never give up. And sometimes when you get to a point where you're so tired of trying and trying, you do give up. And that's what happened to me this year in 2020. it's kind of funny because usually I'm the one telling other people not to give up, but in this case, somebody encouraged me. So I just want to encourage you guys, if you are struggling in your life and wherever you're at, take a look at this video, and I think it will help cheer you up.